Hi guys. So let's start from Flutter basic fundamentals. So as we all know, Flutter is developed by Google and it is open source framework which is used for mobile application development, web application development, and now we can use this for Mac softwares and as a Windows softwares. So we can directly generate a .exe file and .dmg file to install Flutter application like a software. So why we choose Flutter? So here you can see the Flutter website and it will directly show you that Flutter is fast, productive and flexible. So we majorly use Flutter because of multi-platform functionality. We write a single code base and we can deploy it on Android, iOS, iPad, and tablet. So it means we can directly create a website from Flutter, and it is very scalable. And now it is trusted by many global companies. Like here we can see Google Page developed in Flutter right now, and BMW is recently added, eBay, Dream 11. So these big companies also use Flutter for their interface. So we will start from basic fundamentals and then we can go to the advanced level and also cover some projects at the end of this tutorial. So first of all, let's see what is Dart. So in Flutter framework, we use Dart language. Dart is also an object-oriented programming language like Java. So first of all, we will see how basic component of Dart language will work. So when you go to your internet browser and search Dartpad online, so you will render on this Dartpad online platform. It will look like this. So this is a default code you will see. So let's remove this. Here, first of all, we will talk about variables. So what is variables? Variable is used to store information in a program so that we can use it later. You can think of a variable like a box that holds some value, and every variable has a name and a value. In Dart, you must create a variable before using it. Value stored in variable can be changed or you can print in the program. Like I have created int age is equal to 18. So here int is a data type and age is the name of object. And when we can print this age. So here you can see I have created an integer data type which is age and it hold a value 18. You can print this also in the print console, and when you hit this run button, you will see the output on the other side of screen. So in this code, age is our variable, which is integer data type and hold a value which is 80. Now let's talk about data types. Basically, data types tell Dart what kind of data a variable will store. This helps Dart understand how much memory to use and what operations are allowed. Using correct data type make the program safe and error-free. So Dart has many data types, but we will mostly use basics, and each data types is written before the variable name. So we have here an example of integer data type. So we have int and double and bool, and we have var and dynamic. So let's talk about it one by one. So uh, the int data type is used to store whole numbers. means like 1, 2, 3, 4, these numbers. And it does not allow decimal values. Like if I can say you cannot use 18.1 or 2 or 3. Now let's talk about double. Double data type used to store decimal value. It is useful only when you need precise value like price or any height of any container or content. So that automatically treats number with decimal as double. So if we write double height is 1.3. So here height is a data type of double. We have one more data type which is string. So like integer value holds only whole numbers and double is hold values with decimal point. So in the same way, a string will contain a string value. Like I can say string, we have text variable and I'll say this is string. So this text variable is a string data type and it will hold only string value. Like this is a string. We can say any name. So we have text with string data type, which is holding a name that is a string. It is holding this string because of these single colons. We can assign anything with single colon to a string variable. But if I add a dollar sign here, so this will not treat as a string. Now it will treat as a variable. And because of this dollar, a name variable's value will put in this text. But because we don't have any name variable, so we can't use this right now. Now we have a var type of variable also. Var means, as you can see, we have integer, double, and string. Age is containing only integer value. Height has a specific data type. Text has a specific data type and holding only a single type of value. But what about if we don't know about the type of our variable? So we have var for that. Means I can create a something variable and I'll assign only single columns. It means now this something variable is string type. I can assign 1 to it, I can assign 1.1 with it, and I can assign a boolean value. So in the first line, which we will assign to this var variable, so this something will become the same data type. Similarly, we have dynamic variable. We will use dynamic for a value assignment and we can assign any value to this dynamic parameter. Basically, we use this dynamic in a function parameters which will containing any kind of data and we can pass any data types value to this dynamic variable. We will see in our upcoming functions that how dynamic and were different from each other. हमारा next step है operators. So what is operators in any language? This is like plus, minus, or multiplication or division means any arithmetic operation is performing with the help of these operators or these operator sign. So we have addition operator, we have subtraction operator, we have multiplication operator, and also division operator. So for addition, if we say I can create a variable which is first and I'll assign 1 to it. I'll create second variable and I'll assign 2 to it. Now let's print first addition with second. So is this work? Let's see. Yeah, we got 3. Means this is how the addition operator will work. And we can same do subtraction operation or multiplication operation or division. So we have one more interesting thing which is modulus. So what is modulus? Let's see. I have a first integer which is 3, second is 2. So if I'll divide first with second, so what do you think? What will become its output? Is it 1 point something? I don't think so. Let's see. Let's run this application and check the output, which is 1. Means the modulus will give us result only the whole numbers. So this is how we are using our operators in the application. Most of the time, we are not defining the data type particularly. Like we don't define integer string. Most of the time, we use only where keyword. And when we know any variable value is specific and did not change, we will make it final or const according to the application flow. So in the next part, we will see how functions work in Dart.
Subscribe to my channel.